Hi everybody, welcome to Boxing Time. On this channel you will learn a lot of news from the world of boxing. So here we go. IBF light welterweight champion Subriel Matias is expected to make his next defense on a DAZN show in Puerto Rico against unbeaten Eddie Hearn-promoted Liam Paro, 24-0, 15 KOs, in June or July. According to Matias promoter Juan Orengo, several venues are being examined. Matias, 20-1 with 20 knockouts, is no longer with Premier Boxing Champions, PBC, but it's unclear if he's signed with Hearn's Matchroom for a multi-fight deal. Matias vs. Paro fight is 90% guaranteed, said Orengo. It would be a great addition if Hearn signed Matias to his Matchroom stable. However, he might have massive problems finding fighters who would want to fight him. Hearn can't physically drag Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, or Teofimo Lopez kicking and screaming into the ring to face Matias if they don't fancy the fight. The hard-hitting knockout artist Matias had hoped to get fights against WBO 140 pounds champion Teofimo Lopez and WBC champ Devin Haney, but neither showed any interest in fighting him. That could be a sign that they didn't like their chances of winning after watching what Matias did to the unbeaten #1 WBA-ranked Shojahan Ergashev last November, wearing him down with heavy shots to score a 6th-round knockout. That fight proved to knowledgeable hardcore boxing fans that Matias is the best fighter in the 140 pounds division, and the top fighters in the division will likely continue to avoid him. We are not with PBC. The matter is more serious. The doors are open with them PBC, but our next fight will not be with them, said Matias to El Nuevo Dia. The most I can say is that we are going to overtake him, Matias said about Paro. Paro is brave and has his boxing. He stops. He is left-handed, and he is strong. We have to see if he has the same balls as me. I like it, and that's what the fan wants to see because no one wants to see two people running through the ring, said Matias. Some would believe that the last comment by Matias about running could be a jab at WBC light welterweight champion Devin Haney, who ran around the ring when being attacked by his last opponent, Regis Prograis, last December, leaving fans feeling bored and disappointed for having wasted their money ordering the fight on DAZN PPV. Teofimo Lopez recently brought attention to a reported back and neck injury that WBA light welterweight champion Rolando Romero is said to have. He suggests that Romero's upcoming opponent, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, could exploit this vulnerability in their bout scheduled for March 30th, to be broadcast on Amazon Prime PPV. However, it's worth noting that Romero, 15-1 with 13 knockouts, has not confirmed the injury himself, so Teofimo's remarks should be taken with caution. Nevertheless, Teofimo, 19-1 with 13 knockouts, seems to be involving himself in the upcoming fight by revealing this information, hinting at potential underlying tensions between him and Romero.
What can I really think? Rolando Romero is coming off a really bad back injury, and he has a lot of problems there. You guys probably didn't know about that, huh? Well, I did. Shit, I know a lot of shit.
If Romero's injury is indeed legitimate and not fully healed, it could pose significant challenges for him against the relentless pressure that Cruz, 25-2-1, 17 KOs, is expected to apply throughout the match.
It's time to expose everybody. Fuck him. So, my whole thing is that, he got a lot of back problems, a lot of neck problems. Maybe Pitbull could take advantage of that when they face each other. Whoever did the banner, though, it should just be Romero versus Cruz. I don't think it should be called Rolly versus Pitbull. It doesn't make sense, but hey, I'm not on that side. We're on this side over here. So, I wish nothing but the best for these guys.
Despite Teofimo's disclosure, the extent of Romero's injury and its impact on the fight remain uncertain. If Rawley's injury indeed exists, it could have a significant impact on the outcome of the fight and his ability to withstand physical exertion throughout the match. It might also be worth noting that such information could affect Rawley's psychological state and his confidence going into the upcoming bout.
Everyone's coming to 140 for a reason because Teofimo X'd out the big king, the big guy. That was Josh Taylor. Now everybody want to come to 140, but no one has yet to wanted to fight me. We tried it. We even Subriel Matias. I just found out that apparently he's going to fight in June, July against Liam Paro. And ain't he asked for me? Didn't he ask for me after this fight?
WBC light welterweight champion Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia have agreed to a deal to fight on April 20th in what is expected to be a huge mega fight on DAZN PPV, thanks to the huge 11 million Instagram followers of Kingry. Mike Coppinger broke the news of a deal being struck with Haney, 31-0, 15 KOs. But there is no word yet on the venue or PPV price. It's fair to say that the price will be in the $75 range, possibly higher, given the attention the fight will receive. Hopefully, the Haney vs. Garcia fight isn't priced too high because it could hurt future PPV events, with angry fans bitter at watching an uncompetitive fight, feeling ripped off, and choosing to avoid them after paying for this non-competitive fight. Haney's last fight against Regis Prograis reportedly did an abysmal 50K buys on DAZN PPV, showing clearly that he lacks the popularity or the fighting style to get fans interested in paying to see his fights. Of course, with Haney fighting Ryan Garcia, with his 11 million followers on social media, he can ride his coattails, like Gervonta Davis did. Haney can't sell, but he can take advantage of the celebrity like Ryan's Instagram following. Instead of Haney taking easy fights against Ryan Garcia, he must prove himself against some of the better fighters at 140, like Subriel Matias, Arnold Barboza, Sandor Martin, Gary Antoine Russell, or Jermaine Ortiz. Those are the talented ones in the division. If the 165-plus LB Haney continues to melt down, killing himself in the process to compete at 140, he should focus on fighting the opposition that will show that he's not the cherry-picking opportunist that knowledgeable fans think he is. Ryan Garcia posted an ominous message about his April 20th fight against WBC light welterweight champion Devin Haney on Instagram. He said Devin could be carried out if the match isn't stopped at the right time. The Ryan Garcia vs. Devin Haney fight will be announced today for DAZN PPV on April 20th, with Kingry expected to be the A-side and given top billing over the WBC champ Devin. Most boxing fans believe the 25-year-old Ryan has just a puncher's chance of winning because he's out of his league against Haney, 31-0, 15 KOs, a knockoff version of Shakur Stevenson. Haney is the equivalent of a fake Louis Vuitton replica of Shakur. He has all the same dull elements, but it is much larger at 165 pounds. If Ryan can't land one of his left hook smash punches on Haney, he will lose 12-0 in a boringly one-sided contest. Ryan wins by knockout over Haney in the best possible world, setting up a massive money rematch. The money that could be generated from a second fight, with Ryan coming off an upset victory, would be out of this world good. Ryan will have to focus on going for the knockout because he has no chance of winning a decision against the Shakur-esque Haney, who will be using the same pullback style that Stevenson employs on April 20th. If you're Haney, it would be a good idea to scrap his normal boring fighting style and actually go to war with Ryan in the center of the ring to increase his popularity. Subscribe. Please like and comment. This is very important for the development of the channel. See you later.